Hello everyone! In today's video, we are going to be talking about being a bucked up ambassador. Now, before I actually get into being a bucked up ambassador, y'all need a little bit of context. You see, Bucked Up and I have history. Bucked Up was actually the very first pre-workout brand I ever tried. In my welcome to my channel video, you'll hear my story of how I got into the gym, and I mentioned that a group of friends invited me and was just like, hey, let's start working out together. And the next day, we went to Super Supplements and we looked at pre's and I saw Bucked Up, and it was the very first one I ever tried. When I say this, I am literally not joking. I have sticked with Bucked Up ever since. For me, genuinely, it is so cool that I am an ambassador for them. They were literally the first pre-workout I've ever used. It was like a full circle moment. Hi, Nala. Hi. Hi. I can almost guarantee you 100% that Bucked Up will give you all of your gym needs. From the company to the brand to the products and formulas, Bucked Up takes a lot of pride in being very transparent with us gym goers with what ingredients they use and what they put into their products. Let's get into some products I've personally tried and use. Starting strong with pre-workout. My fave or it is BuckedUp. From the caffeine to the flavor to the pump, I just love it. I aspire to have a pre-workout wall. You know, you see people online, they have a bunch of monsters and they're all empty cans lined up on their wall. Yeah, I want one of those. A very second close favorite though is LFG, and I highly recommend if you are currently on a cut, aka me. Another product is creatine. I've tried the creatine candy and it is so good, and it's so convenient for you on the go because they're in cute little hearts too. It was like a little Valentine's Day special. And my boyfriend has bought the creatine powder in like a tropical flavor that I have had a few times, which I can also stand for. Tastes amazing. Next up, we have our protein soda. Hear me out. Might sound a little weird at first, but it literally just tastes like an energy drink. It's lightly carbonated. My favorite flavor is the orange cream soda. It literally tastes like a creamsicle popsicle. It's just I have tried a few of their other flavors as well, and I have liked all of them. I promise I would not lie to y'all. I am very upfront all the time, and if I don't like something, trust me, you will know. My parents came downstairs one day and I literally had them try it because I was like, no, you have to try this, and they loved it too. I have also tried the Babe by Bucked Up Collagen and the Babe Organic Greens. The collagen does come in chocolate and some other citrusy flavors. I was a little hesitant by the chocolate because I don't know, I'm just not really like a chocolate like powder type of person, but tasted like chocolate milk and I was down with it. I'm not really a organic greens goer, but the flavors that they did have did taste really good, and it was not like I was literally just eating powdered greens. I do also have a lot of Bucked Up apparel. It's pretty important if you are an ambassador to make sure you actually wear the brand that you're representing in your video. I really love a lot of their bras, and altogether their sweatshirts, shorts, all of it is so comfy. However, the only beef I have with them is that their sweatpants for the women's side. I think the men too, I might just have to double check. The inseam is not tall girl friendly. Coming from a 6'2" baddie, a 29-inch inseam is just not gonna cut it. And as a tall girl, that's a mad pet peeve. Bucked Up, I love you. Please don't hate me. But I do recommend making talls. Because I would love a pair of sweatpants. I really like the ones that they have on site. However, they just literally will not be long enough. And lastly, but certainly not least, energy drinks. I think most people just kind of have like a preference for the brand for most energy drinks, but since I am an ambassador and I do literally just love their products, I have nothing bad to say about them. Okay, now let's talk about the nitty gritty of being an ambassador. How do I earn or make commission? Solely based off of anyone who uses my code. My code offers a 20% everything discount. When you guys go to checkout and it says apply coupon or discount, that's where you enter my code. How much I make off of each product is different. For example, if you ordered a shaker bottle, I would probably earn 3 to 5% commission. Or there's bigger things like with the 10-year anniversary sale and having my code giving you 50% off, I earn 10% commission. Another thing that Bucked Up does is monthly challenges. I have one too, not to toot my own horn. Every month, BuckedUp kind of releases like a theme. For one month, it might be protein sodas. For the next month, it might be creatine, and the next month would be pre-workouts. And each challenge is released at the beginning of each month. I really love that they do that. You get to see the types of content that other creators are making, and they always pick one winner, and they usually also include follow-up winners that will additionally receive something as well. One of the recent challenges was winning a year's worth of BuckedUp products, and a runner-up might get a seasonal box sent to them, or the winner gets $200 in store credit. Some months I might do really, really well, and a lot of people will use my code, and I'll make a good amount of commission off of that. But then there's other months where it might be a little bit drier of a month, and not as many people have used my code. But that's okay, that's just not something I can control, and personally, I always get really excited when someone uses my code. Yeah, I do get commission off of it, but it does make me feel better knowing that you are able to get a discount on something that is expensive. So if my discount can help you make that purchase a little bit cheaper, that makes me feel really good as well. And I would really, really love if you use my code, DM me, send me a screenshot of you using my code at checkout, and I can personally thank you. So if you see me posting content about protein sodas or apparel or just kind of anything BuckedUp related, usually that means that there is a challenge affiliated with that type of video. Or sometimes, most of the time, I usually just post that kind of stuff for fun. Even if there is no challenge, it helps push out my content for you guys. Now for the big question, is being a BuckedUp ambassador worth it? In my opinion, yes. You're able to make commission, you get discounts off their stuff, or sometimes for free with store credit. I get to work with a fitness brand that I genuinely love and used before becoming an ambassador. And like I said, it motivates me to also make more content on top of already loving to make content. However, it does take consistency. And like I said, some months are really high when people use your code and others are really low. And in order to make sales, you need to have an audience. It can be hard to not be discouraged by it when there is a low month. I definitely feel that way sometimes. But again, it's out of your control. And I'm really thankful and grateful whenever anyone uses my code, because it not only helps me, but it also helps you guys out too. Okay, y'all, this will conclude my video for today. If you have any questions about BuckedUp products, apparel, or about being an ambassador, please drop a comment below. Thanks for watching!